Good morning, ladies. Happy Saturday to you all. Janelle White here. I'm going to show you today how to use Younique's Skin Perfecting Touch Mineral Concealer. I love this stuff. As you see, I have freckles, I have red spots, I even have a bump and red spot up here from where I hit myself in the head the other night with a tailgate. I'm okay, but it does leave a nasty red mark, and I want to cover that up because I don't want to spend my whole day having me people asking what happened to my head. So I'm going to show you our Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. My color is Organza, and my foundation is Taffeta. I try to go a step lighter than my foundation to help brighten up the areas that I'm trying to conceal. I always use a blending bud. I love these things. They're perfect, especially the little tip right here because it gets perfectly right into that area. And see these beautiful bags? We're going to take care of those right now. So step with me and here we go. Okay, always just a little bit. You don't really need a lot. This stuff is very thick and it goes a very long way. And I usually start right here, and I try to dab so that I'm not, pulling the skin, because it's very delicate skin as it is, especially after, you turn 30, which most ladies aren't very happy to say their age, but I'm actually quite proud to say that I'm 35, and I really don't mind getting old. It just means one more thing that I have yet to do. So try to dab as much as possible. It's not always easiest, but if you have to pull up so that you're not, pulling away and stretching the skin more than you have to. One eye done. Already looks so much better. I always use it on my cheeks too because I have very naturally rosy cheeks. And if I want to use a blush, I need to be able to cover this up, or else it's going to affect the way my colors come out. And nose, because that is always red. In fact, when I was growing up, I actually had some friends that used to call me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because my nose was continuously red, especially in the winter. It was quite funny. Who would have ever thought we could grow up and cover up the things that we didn't like? Look at that difference already from this side to this side. Just, it's brilliant is what it is. I really can't go a day without using this. Please mind my raspy voice. In my spare time, I am a karaoke DJ. So I tend to sing a lot. Alright, here we go. This stuff really does set up a good foundation for your eye color because it gives you a natural base to start with so that the colors in your skin aren't affecting the colors that you're putting on and changing them. Because any type of color you put on your face is going to change depending on the colors in your skin. I had that problem for a very long time. I couldn't wear red lipstick because of all the natural red tones in my skin. It just came out looking awful on me. And now, with this wonderful, Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, I can cover up those red tones. And now I have the ability to wear red lipstick, and I am rocking it 3 ways from Sunday, baby. I am absolutely in love with this. And I say that a lot, that I'm absolutely in love with this, and that's because I truly am. It's made so many things possible for me that I can now, use this. And let's cover up this red spot because it's not very pretty, and I don't want to have to explain my silly clumsiness. Okay, just a little bit more. Put it on my Cupid's bow to kind of highlight it. Makes my lips look just a little bit more plump. There we go. Oh, a little bit on the chin too, because that's usually kind of red. Like I said, I have a lot of red tones in my skin. So, okay, now that we're done with that. Now, when you put on your foundation, you can use 2 different ways of applying. Well, 3 technically. If you want to go do the old-fashioned way and use your fingers, hey, that's, you know, that's everyone's preference is their preference. I have 2 different ways myself. I either use my foundation brush, which I got here from Younique. Love this. It's amazing. Or my blending bud. Depends on the day. I think I'm going to go with the blending bud today. Don't really feel like painting my face. Every time I do, I feel like I want to be like Rose on Titanic. Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Okay, so I love how this is a dropper, and it's actually very thin. As you see, it's not thick and clumpy, so it's not like you're caking your face. Instead, you're actually just putting a very small, thin amount and then rubbing it onto your skin. And like I said, go up so it brings some tautness back to your skin as opposed to pulling down where it's going to create more wrinkles and bags and what we don't need. We're already getting older. We want to keep our skin as perfect as possible, or at least the image of it anyway. And when this stuff goes on, it's everyone's like, oh, I don't like wearing a liquid. It's, you know, too gross. It cakes up your skin. And you know what most liquids do? I do agree. I was a perpetual mineral powder user for the longest time because I liked the way it felt on my skin. It didn't, you know, make it feel like I was wearing a ton of makeup. But this stuff, the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation, it literally dries like a powder. So after you get your makeup on, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a liquid foundation. Even when you touch your skin, it feels like a satin powder. It's so nice, and it doesn't, you know, mess up your skin all day. And the best part is, I mean, I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, but I'm horrible when it comes to taking my makeup off at night before I go to sleep, and I really should. But this stuff, it doesn't clog your pores the way other makeups do. So when you put it on, it, you know, it won't give you pimples the way, you know, some other stuff is done for me. I have quite a problem with that. And this stuff, I sleep in it, and the next day, not only do I wake up and look like I just put my makeup on, but I also, you know, it doesn't make my skin gross and greasy and break out. I think since I've started using Younique, I've had maybe 2 pimples. And that's only because your body reacts to chemical changes. When you change products, it'll, you know, bring out the stuff that was underneath and then replace it with fresher, beautiful skin. So there you have it. I am finished. That is how I use the Mineral Touch Concealer and Liquid Foundation from Younique. Have a fabulous day, ladies.